now. We are streaming now. It is a random podcast. Y'all guys can come in and talk to us live, and I'll send you a link to come talk to us because Host wants a strong man in his life. Host wants a very strong man in his life. I woke up and I came to my freaking computer room. One of the cats turned off the switch, power switch on the computer. I'm like, God damn it!
Hey, where's Grim?
I don't know. Don't know. I don't know why my light's not working. And I gotta figure out why my table light's not working. We'll give it a few minutes, have people come in, then we'll basically talk about random shit. You talk about 3D printers too, and D&D.
What's the application on your taskbar in between Google Hangouts and OBS?
Oh, this is Aver Media. This is what I use to capture gameplay.
Oh, is
for my Switch?
Is that a new logo? I thought they had like a red swirl logo.
That's the regular Aver Media that does 720p and down for like PS3 and Xbox 360 and below. That one's Aver Media 2. That does 1080 that lets you record like a lot of newer console games. Rather find out a Charmeleon. Oh, let's go.
You don't need a Charmeleon.
Why? I need it to make babies.
With your Ditto?
Mm-hmm. Ditto's whoring itself out again to give them eggs. I get those eggs, man. Breathe the crap out of everything. Hey, Blue Rose, wanna come in and talk? Come in to hang out and talk to us? You can give us some GameStop tidbits.
He doesn't work there anymore. He works at a music
He doesn't need
place.
to. He has someone inside the ropes to tell us what's happening.
Yo, I have a tip for GameStop. The #1 tip: don't go to GameStop.
I almost went to GameStop. They had pretty good deals this for Black Friday. But the problem is, I spent my money on D&D. I got new books, new D&D books. It was like buy 2 books get 1 free, so I got like each book half off. I got like 3 books. I got the Salt Marsh, the Corporation book for 5th edition, and I got the Baldur's Gate one. Well, there's like 2 Baldur's Gate one. So yeah. After I catch Charmeleon, we can start. I don't think Grim is gonna be here. Or Grim, he probably fell down the toilet.
He probably got hit by the storm too.
Oh yeah, how bad is the storm anyways? You say you got emergency evacuation over there?
Not emergency evacuation, but emergency weather watch and stuff.
My dad is in Minnesota and he says the weather's pretty nasty out there.
Hope Merlin's inside.
If you look at the New York Giants game at New York, it was really crazy during the game.
Why?
The snow and everything, because they don't have a dome or anything.
Did your mom bring Merlin inside?
It's not snowing there.
Isn't it cold as hell outside?
No, it's in the 40s. 40s and 50s.
That's cold for a cat to be outside.
Well, Merlin's with Garfield.
He's gonna be here, what, in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have Merlin back. Gotta wash him, give him his shots, dental plan. And he's gonna be another fat, shy cat.
Oh, you're gonna have to call my dad.
Why?
He has this idea in his head that you want a karaoke machine.
I do not want a freaking karaoke. I'm gonna tell your dad, anything you send to me that's junk, I'm donating. Why the hell do I want a karaoke machine?
Send it to Grim Monolith.
It's like, no. It's like, your daddy's to face the hard truth. He's like,
My dad says the only way he's not getting it is if you call him and tell him you don't want it.
oh, fuck, I'll call him after the damn thing. It's like, I don't want a karaoke machine. I don't know what drugs he's been taking as a truck driver. When was the last time we went to a karaoke machine? I think it was like what, my mom Tracy on her birthday. That's what, 2016. Hey Silas, wanna come in and talk to us? We can send you a hangout link. It's gonna be a random talk, so you can have live voices if you guys want. Like yeah, and now what? 4 years later, I don't sing. I don't even have a singing voice. Plus, I don't like music. Unless they're 8-bit. 8 or 16-bit music.
You were singing music. You were singing songs.
Yeah, just to piss you off. There's a difference. I sing to piss you off because
Your
I'm
singing
tone deaf.
sucks.
Yeah, I know. I bet Post sings too. I bet Post sings while he's in the bathroom. I have a singing voice. Oh, well, let's hear your singing voice. I'm gonna put out the link for you guys on the YouTube, so you guys can come in and talk. This is gonna be a random thing because there's nothing really much happening during Thanksgiving. So basically, everything is it's like
Random.
Random. So, yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. Put the link right here. Oop, wrong one. So basically, everything is voice talk back. Copy. Where's the chat thing? If I talk too loud, I'm gonna get my butt kicked. I'll get your butt kicked, but Blue Rose can do it. He has a house of his own because he's rich. His daddy gave him a house in Ohio. I want my daddy to give me a house.
In Ohio?
Yeah.
Is it like the middle of nowhere?
I don't think so. I bet he has a potato garden in the backyard.
That's Idaho, you dumb butt.
Oh yeah, corn. Can't go wrong with corn. I don't like corn.
I like corn.
You can guys go in and chat with us. Voice over there. My sister has to work overtime this week, and my mom is kind of irritated because she had to clean up by herself after Thanksgiving. Why didn't you help your mom, huh, Silas? Huh? Do I have to do that man-to-man Korean talk to you? Put a little accent there. Well, we can get the anime thing started. Was it the guy? What the anime guy from Brawley, the voice actor?
Vic Mignogna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a pantline.
Because a lot of these girls are making false accusations. How about that guy from the Edward from Full Alchemist? Is he getting?
That's Vic Mignogna. Vic Mignogna is that word.
Oh, I didn't know that. So he's finally getting this thing done. This thing was going on for like what, 1 or 2 years?
No, like 6 or 7 months.
False accusations. You know these girls throw themselves at them, right?
Well, the accusations came from the voice actor for Bulma.
That's one of them. One of them. She's the one that got out though, or like the major one. You know. Monica Rial.
So I was in Kansas this weekend. You're not that far away from me, Silas. So I don't really understand why you don't want a false accusation, because they want to be famous for about a couple days.
I don't know. Like hypothetically, if you were abused in any way, why would you wait like so many years when everything gets blown over, you know?
Well, there are different factors with that, because I had to deal with a lot of victims in the base and take them to the first shirt. Usually a lot of time is fear driven. But you know, but if it's like false accusations and stuff, and they don't have any proof and stuff, that's a different story. That's a huge no-no. Because a lot of times, a lot of times people do that, do false accusation just to get some kind of money or incentive out of it. But when they found out a false accusation in the military, ooh, you kicked out, you're dishonorable, and all that shit. And you really got to be whole. That's good, Silas. That's good. Where's our freaking turkey?
If you do a false accusation and this is a job, so if you do a false accusation,
You lose that job.
that'll put a tainted name on you, on the person that accused.
Well,
and they might not ever get another job.
Did Disney buy Funimation?
No, Sony bought Funimation.
I wonder how Sony's gonna handle this.
Sony doesn't do anything. They give full control to Funimation itself, and pretty much they didn't wait for any investigations or anything. They just fired him on the spot.
Yeah, and that guy can sue Funimation for
He is. That's one of the people he's suing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, even if it comes out that it's true that these false accusations are false, like 100%.
The damage is still done.
Yeah, the damage is still done, and they still won't fire Monica Rial because her fiance, Rob Toye, Toye, he's like a big corporate guy in Funimation.
Yeah, I never really liked Funimation.
It just makes them look. It just will make Funimation look really bad, though.
So let's tell you, Harmony, to send the turkey with some kimchi to South Carolina. And I'd be grateful.
Hey, Lance.
Yes.
You speak Korean?
Uh-huh. The 한국말할 수 있어. Post.
What's that mean?
Huh?
What does that mean?
Like, I do speak Korean. What you gonna do about it, Post?
I don't speak Korean, so.
I bet you speak Trump. Cafefe.
No, I don't speak white nationalist.
Let's see here. Well, also there's the death threats going to the Tifa voice actor as well. I really don't understand why. There wasn't really much information going towards that. Why they want to try and have her sleep with them, or what?
I don't know, but all I do know is people don't like it because she has an opinion.
Everyone has a fucking opinion. It's a fucking America. We have right to have your damn opinion.
And what's this opinion about?
I don't know, but I just remember people like talking shit about her.
We can look at about. Voice actor FF7 death threat. Oh, she's cute. Ayumi Aito.
That's a Japanese voice actress.
No, a voice actor from Tibalaka Ayumi has received multiple death threats this past summer. And it's going to be in the Kotaku. This summer, and it doesn't really. The same month, a man in his 30s sent threats to a gay company, reportedly writing that he wanted the character Idol was voicing to be racist. Voicing to be recast. Why are they gonna spend hundreds of thousands of dollars just to get the damn thing done? Probably millions too, because they do the computer and everything else.
I don't care about Final Fantasy VII. I'm still waiting for Square Enix to fulfill their promise in dubbing Final Fantasy VIII.
Final Fantasy VIII.
They were supposed to dub it?
Yeah, they were supposed to dub the remaster, like put voice actors in, but they never did.
I don't really.
It's like the Pokemon's on the Switch. You would think since it's on the Switch, it would have voice acting. No voice acting.
Well, Link would never have a voice of his own.
Link has a voice in all the new games. What you
Hi,
talking about?
hi.
No, actually, Voice had 3 voice actors before. For the cartoons and stuff.
Yeah, the cartoons. Yeah, I mean the game.
Probably never.
Oh, there actually was one. It was the old floppy PC game of it. Back then, they it was really crappy.
I thought the new one, Breath of the Wild, he had a voice.
No, he did not have a voice.
He was mute.
Yeah, we know him as the mute boy. It'd be kind of funny if Nintendo just made like he's a mute boy. Deal with it.
Doesn't Zelda have a voice?
Yeah, everyone had a voice except for Link.
Why don't they give Link a freaking voice?
I don't know.
Nintendo doesn't realize how awkward the situation is when you think about it. Like, when he rescues Zelda in like the first game, what is he like? Trying to signal to her to come in. He's like moaning to her.
Yeah, Blue. Yeah, he actually had a voice on the cartoon series. We actually do have one of the games as well. If you use Skype, I have Skype. We're using Hangout. Put the link down for you guys if you guys want to join in. If you guys need to put the link down again, I will do that again as well.
It's really awkward if all the characters have a voice except for Link. It just is really awkward.
No, we just call him the mute boy now. It's like we're so used to it. It's like, oh well.
It's just awkward,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. It's
How is he supposed to get someone's attention going, ha, ha, ha?
He charades. He do charades. Pulls a chicken and start humping it.
The voice actor for Link for the cartoon in 1989 is Jonathan Potts.
Well, so he voiced.
What, Jonathan Potts?
Mm-hmm.
He voiced is looks like he's not just a voice actor, he's also an actual actor too.
What do you do for acting?
A TV show called When Hope Calls.
What the hell's that?
Private Eyes, Inside Jobs.
I had never seen any of them.
Most voice actors for actual cartoons, not anime, are usually just actors.
Well, now
actresses.
Silas, now they can put in voice for Elder Scrolls 6, but I think it's gonna be reskinned at Elder Scrolls 5.
No, it's going to be hard to do that because Elder Scrolls 6 is supposed to be 2 locations. It's supposed to be High Rock and Redguard.
Yeah, but I'm guessing you know like how they screwed up Fallout 76 with Fallout 4 reskin of everything. I'm just thinking Fallout 6, Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be the same thing. Skyrim was a good game, but I'm afraid Bethesda's gonna be like, here's another Skyrim for your new gen consoles coming out.
Mhm.
That's one thing. I bet that's what they're gonna do. They're just gonna try to milk that Skyrim money as much as possible.
I mean, Skyrim was a good game, but it wasn't a good Elder Scrolls game.
That's like the only Elder Scroll I ever played. I played Morrowind for like 2 hours, and that was it. In Dragon Ball Supernova, I liked HW. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Or they let you choose a voice. Is Dragon Ball Supernova a game?
Sounds familiar.
Oh, let's look it up. Dragon Ball Supernova. Supernova. Do you want to talk about that new AMD they came out with?
What, the 3880X and the 3890, or no, the 3980X and the 3880 or 3980X or whatever. They have weird namings, game. Threadripper.
It's I think it looks like a YouTube a voiceover. Yeah, is it worth buying?
For you, no,
Oh, good.
because it's $2,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell a lot of plasma for 2 months, and I'll be like, I have a second 2080 Ti. I just need a motherboard that's compatible with SLI.
SLI is not worth it anymore.
Why? Having dual video card?
No, because most games don't recognize the second video card, and they're not optimized for SLI.
Mm. Because I
It's
see a
not
lot.
like it's not like the early 2000s or 90s.
Because I see a lot of people with like freaking ridiculous PC builds. They have like 2080 Ti's and shit.
But you know what some people do? They put two cards in their system and don't set them as SLI. They don't put the bridge in. Have the first card for the games and the second card as a encoder for the streams.
Mm. Because that's what I think I'm gonna be doing. Because I always make it. If I used to have a dual one that was like the 900 series back in the day.
Hmm.
The
Yeah,
best
it's not
thing.
that worth it, really.
Mm. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I only have enough to buy one. It costs over a freaking grand. $1,000 damn. So much money. So much money for a piece of plastic and wiring. And then next day it's obsolete. It's obsolete when it first comes out of the damn factory. We got something better than that. Or you say, or like we have something the same thing but a little bit better, a little bit more processing speed. Please buy it for another $200-300 just to get that. Because I remember we got like I remember having the 512 megabyte hard drive, like one of the best thing. And like 2-3 months later, you have like 1 gig hard drive. Like holy shit, what are you gonna do with the 1 gig hard drive? And from then it's like, then it's like his hard drive just got bigger and bigger and bigger, quicker than ever.
My first PC ever only had 512 megabytes of RAM.
Yeah, I think my first PC had 128 megabytes. It was a Pentium 2.
A Pentium, no, it would have been more than that
No,
during that era.
it was no. This is when I was in 5th, 6th grade. My dad just handed it to me. I think he took the big hard drive, put 128 hard drive in there, and that's the first time I actually figured out how to like disassemble and take computers apart. This is when a CPU was a slot plug-in. Letting you guys know. And you have like that bridge PCI port slot card you put in there too. Oh man, those were awesome. I don't know why. And then I think Pentium 4 was the first like the CPU socket.
No, it's not.
Well, that's how I remember it because the Pentium 2 was a PCI slot socket. Put in the PCI slot. His old the special PCI slot for it. He's always a big block. The Pentium 4, that's my next computer after I got sick of the Pentium 2. Found it in the dump, and I fixed it up, and it was a socket. You know more about it than I do. You know that. You're the one that
How old were you in 1997?
I was.
We were 8 years old.
Yeah, I would say. Well, we were born in '89.
So it wouldn't have been Pentium 2.
Well, mine was Pentium 2.
Mm.
So yeah, mine was still Pentium 2. Remember, I was a kid. I didn't know better. We had dial up. We didn't have.
I remember.
I didn't have. Didn't have DSL till I was in middle school.
I remember DSL.
Yeah, I had AOL and Net Zero.
Remember People PC?
Yeah. I remember.
That was back when they used to send like the free discs to you in your mailbox.
Yeah, and some of them had like free games too, free 50 crappy games, and a CD. Man, I want to bring. I'm gonna for Christmas. I'm gonna bring some like old stuff, like cassette tapes and cassette players and floppy disk and stuff. I'm gonna see what my 17-year-old cousin think of it. I want to see. I want to film it too. It's like, what do you think we used that for? That's gonna be very interesting. And it's just weird, like what we had to deal with back then and now, and kids think they had a bit hard. I'm like, oh.
I remember a cassette player, CD player. Oh, recording from the radio.
Yeah.
Remember how you would sometimes some cassette tapes you had to flip to for the other
Yeah.
Yeah,
songs?
side A,
Yes.
side B. Yeah. There was a 2.5 floppy, then it was a 3.5 floppy, and there's another size bigger than that.
I remember in elementary school when we turned our computers on, it had green typing, green words.
It was DOS based.
Yeah. I remember. I remember our library had those colorful Macs, all-in-one PC Macs.
Clamshell.
Yeah, that really sucked. That Apple just donated to schools. The only thing I use that thing for is at SimAts and SimCity 2000. And I think they should redo SimAts. SimAt was an awesome game. I thought there was supposed to be like a reversion of the SimAt simulator, but I think the funding something happened with the funding or something like that. SimAt was all. I liked SimAt to just have other ants kill each other.
The games I would play on floppy disks were Asteroids, Ultima Online, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I still have my old Nokia brick flip phone. And it still works. We're playing Snake on it?
I think my mom has an older phone than that. She has one from the 80s.
You mean the actual brick long
Uh-huh.
phone? I think it carries D batteries in there. Yeah, we're old. We're old. How technology advances so far.
In some countries it's illegal to import that phone to them.
Why?
Because of the amount of radiation that gets expelled from that phone.
Shit. Hey, here's cancer. Back then, people didn't really care about radiation poisoning and shit unless you worked at their nuclear reactor, but that's pretty much it.
I think back in those days, they hardly knew what a nuke was.
Well, yeah. Well, they like the watch factory used to use isotope that really that gives some radiation out too. I forgot what kind of isotope it was. Making watches back then too. So there was a lot of different types of isotope.
Oh, you mean like in the 1800s, some hats that gave you mercury? I think it was mercury poisoning.
Yeah, that's not isotope radiation. That's just fumes that basically fucking killing them. And there are histories
giving them brain cancer, pretty much.
And there's a lot of people in history they drink mercury. They think it's part of the ingredients for the elixir of life throughout civilization. I'm like, okay.
I believe mercury is also part of makeup. Once upon a time.
It's safer to put it on your skin than ingesting it.
Or smelling it too.
But it was in lipsticks.
Yeah,
that goes on your lips, so it gets ingested.
There, at one point, some guy made a, you know what a vacuum tube is, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he made something that he claimed that was like the next step after vacuum tubes, which is made of petroleum and something else, and something burns the petroleum in the light bulb.
Yeah.
So he had this small factory of all females and stuff, and then all the females like would die of like cancer and stuff, and the radiation was so bad that once you turned the lights off, their skin was blue and stuff.
Uh.
Well,
At least they're glow in the dark.
Yes.
I remember the old vacuum TVs. TVs back then were actual like set furniture you don't move.
Speaking of vacuum tubes, have you been watching Doctor Stone?
No, I have not. I haven't. I was really interested in the anime.
It's a good anime.
There's only 3 things I've been watching so far. One is that Demon School. Other one is season 4 for Food Wars.
Oh wait, Demon School? You mean Aruma-kun?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a good.
funny. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That little dumb demon girl. I told that's Ashley.
That is not me. The girl with the weird slippers.
Yeah. I like
The
this.
the Fox Demon girl with the quote unquote forbidden boots. Forbidden books is like the waifu of the whole series.
Yeah, it's like
She is the shut-in shoujo queen.
Yeah.
That's what she is.
She's a closet weep, and she doesn't even know what a weep is.
Yeah.
No, she is a closet weep.
Yeah, and there's another thing is the Prodigy from Another World. That's actually pretty good too.
Yeah, one thing I don't understand about that show, Aruma-kun, is she asks him all the time to come over to read the manga to her. Why doesn't he just take the time to teach her Japanese?
Well, that confirms that he's not a demon.
Not really.
Well, I don't really think that she cares. She wants to know what's in these books, and she's like,
I don't
those
think
girls.
she cares if he's human or not. She just wants to know what's going on in the manga.
Well, in the prophecy, it says that it's going to be someone from another world, and basically we all know it's a human that's going to become a demon king.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it wasn't that. It's a pretty good comedy. I like the succubus episode where that girl take a succubus class. It's like, oh my god, you're more innocent than a baby. Hey, spooky. What do you mean spooky, Blue? But yeah, we canceled Aki Bento. We for the past year, all the shit that's been sitting out sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even worth it. A lot of these loot crates aren't worth it anymore. It's like they went really cheap now. They used to be good quality, good stuff, and everything. Other than that, it all sucks. I wonder there's a Dungeons and Dragons loot crate. I want to try. If they did, I want to try see how that works.
I want to go back to that Japanese food crate.
We never finished it. Like 2/3 of it we just spit out, and 1/3 of it we like.
It was so good.
It's like $40 a month for like a couple snacks. And I really don't give two. I personally don't really eat like chips and stuff anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. Yeah, I usually just consume nothing but coffee every day.
Have you watched Demon Slayer?
No.
Kimetsu no Yaiba?
Demon Slayer. Oh, what's his name? What's my character's name?
Demon Slayer.
I know Demon Slayer because I've watched it. Aren't they coming out with like a movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I watch parts of it.
Infinity Train.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched parts of it. I actually watched majority of it.
I watched the whole thing.
She likes that boarhead guy.
I do not. He's an idiot.
Whoa.
He is a moron. And he has a pretty face.
Oh yeah, say his pretty face.
His face. He has literally a girl's face.
Zenitsu is a perfect example of how you should write an overpowered character.
Why? Because he's a moron?
No, because he's always fearful, and when he's not fearful and he changes into like his incoherent state, he's like destroying everything.
Mm.
You mean the crybaby?
Yeah, the lightning guy.
Mhm.
Zenitsu.
He's a crybaby, but I love him.
I'll be testing out the new game.
I like the sister.
Yeah. I never got into that anime. Never really did. I don't know. A lot of animes are hit or miss for me.
I know a good anime that you would like. It's almost borderline hentai.
What is it?
Fruits de Grizia.
I never heard of it. I don't think.
Basically, this dude, he used to be like a secret agent with the Japanese military and stuff, and he's
Uh-huh.
all classified and stuff. And he's like, "Yo, I want to retire." So they put him into like a special school with a bunch of like either rich or like kids that have like really bad backgrounds and stuff, and he's like the only male of the entire school.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like they have their own like apartment building just for the students.
Uh-huh.
And he goes in one day and there's like a check in, check out for each student. And he's like, wait a second, why is everybody here? It's the weekend. Oh, they must be masturbating.
Oh God.
And he has like no like social skills at all. He's
Mhm.
like very serious all the time.
Uh-huh.
And then when he takes a shower, he goes out, and the one girl snuck into his room trying to figure out who he was and stuff. And he's just chill. He doesn't hide or anything. He's like, "Yeah, what are you doing?"
I gotta check it out. I have to check it out. Game coming out for the Switch in 2 days. It's gonna be coming in the mail. I'll be reviewing it. I'm almost done reviewing Baldur's Gate for the Switch. I don't like the port. Neverwinter Nights is coming to the Switch in 2 days.
That's probably gonna suck too, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I never like D&D games, like those type of games should be on the PC, but I got on the Switch because I'm like interested. I know Baldur's Gate came to like every single console known to man, but
I heard Divinity Original Sin 2 was a good port on the Switch.
mm,
And that's pretty much like D&D Pathfinder
yeah,
like thing, but it's an RTS game.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna get that too. It's just I don't. I'm once I have enough funds, I'm gonna get a lot of Switch games, and start switching to Xbox One games too. But I'm probably gonna get an Xbox One next month. Finally, getting a used one off of eBay.
the only games I really buy for console is Switch now.
Yeah,
Everything else I play on PC.
yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna be testing it. I didn't try the Icewind Dale yet. I for some reason I never liked Baldur's Gate. I have it on the PC. I have it on the Switch. I never really liked it. Probably because THACO rules, the AD&D rules, and I never really liked AD&D rules at all. It's just no. I think I know I'll have more fun with Neverwinter Nights because 3.5 rules.
Right.
3.5 rules are awesome. More, but yeah.
3.5e is my favorite version of D&D.
Yeah. Well, Pathfinder 1 is basically 3.5 rules that we're playing
It's
for.
3.5 rules, but it's like way simpler and easier.
Yeah, but it's still, justify is pretty much the same. But the mechanics is a lot different. That's the common mechanics is just a tad bit different. That is all. Yes, we have a D&D videos back up this week. The Pathfinder game is a bit short because everyone just come back and Graham didn't have his character sheet ready, and he had about a week to get it ready. Hopefully he'll be ready by Monday. Well, it's tomorrow, isn't it? D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, D&D's tomorrow for Pathfinder. We had a good 2-3 hours on the 5th edition. Mad Mage. They just basically skipped the whole thing for level 11 because they can't remember for the life of them, and I can't remember. I haven't watched any of the videos so far. Went to level 12, getting in a labyrinth with a lot of horny minotaurs. That's what you want, right, Post? A lot of horny minotaurs, the labyrinth, give you a good time, rough you up.
Are they female centaurs?
No.
Then no.
Don't you like minotaurs? I'm waiting for Miss Kobayashi season 2 coming out next year. And
Is it actually going to come out because the animation studio burnt down?
no,
Remember?
they're coming out. It's gonna take a while.
I wonder when they're going to come out with the rest of Violet Evergarden, because all that stuff was pretty much finished before the fire.
I don't know. Don't they have like a backup server that they have, or they just like all burned down with the building?
The servers were in the basement, and as far as I know, the basement was fine.
Yeah, it should be fine. I think once they rebuild their studio, they're gonna release it. Because they need to get their funds back too.
And plus, they were in contract with Netflix, so they probably sent out the files already, because the deadline was supposed to be December for the Violet Evergarden special, and season 2 is early next year.
Nice. Now you have some animes to watch as well. Yeah, there's nothing really much going on. I'm surprised no one really coming in. Cyber Monday tomorrow. What sales are coming out for Cyber Monday? Let's go to Newegg's and see. While we're here, talk about random shit. Let's go to Newegg Cyber Monday. Anything you'll buy for your Cyber Monday?
Not really.
What? Why not?
I don't have the funds for anything.
Oh, you can work in the corner, remember?
Work in the corner?
Yeah, work in the corner. Show them some of those Sasquatch legs. A terabyte. Looks like a terabyte SSD. Intel 660p series. For a terabyte, 1 terabyte internal solid state drive for $82. That's a steal, isn't it?
A 1 terabyte SSD?
Yeah.
For how much?
$82.
What's the brand?
Intel, but I'm scared. It's 660p.
I would only get that if your motherboard has like an included heatsink for it, because everything's exposed with that.
Yeah. Exposed. I need to buy a new monitor. I'm thinking about, instead of buying a monitor, I'm just gonna buy a 32-inch 4K smart TV.
They're not that quick as far as hertz go.
Well, I don't play anything that requires me to play in fast hertz.
Yeah, but you would notice it from time to time, the screen tearing.
For what I watch, not really.
LG just came out with a new TV. It's UHD TV AI. And the game mode for that TV is G-Sync compatible and 120 hertz.
I heard that I watched from Linus Tech. They did a review of that as well. Let's see here. Gigabyte X-High70 Rollis Elite AMD Ryzen 300 series.
There's a 2080 Ti for sale for $1149.
Yeah, I don't have $1,149. You can give it to me though if you have some. You could donate and support the channel.
No.
There's a 2080 Ti, 2080 Ti for $1,254 from Asus.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, Well, you says 1149.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
One Asus selling is 1,225.
I like the Asus a little bit better.
I like their hard drives. Not really much of their video card. They always have like driver issues for some reason.
Not anymore. They're getting really quick when it comes to drivers now.
Mm.
Well, the drivers for the actual card, NVIDIA's in charge of, not just Asus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna get a 32 gigabyte RAM. I'm gonna double the RAM that I have now. That's like 16.
What speed is the RAM you have now?
I think it's DDR4, I believe.
Yeah, but what speed is it? 3600 megahertz.
I don't know, man.
3200.
Last time I built this was 2 years ago. I don't remember all the parts for it. I forget what I do a lot of times within like 10 minutes. A lot of time in like middle of the hallway, like what the hell's happening, or a lot of times I'm in the bedroom, like what the hell am I doing? And stare at Ashley sleep, breathing very hardly. Here, Ashley, Xbox One X 1 TB Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order bundle, black, for $350.
Other places have it. Other place has it without the game for $250.
Yeah.
What game is it?
Jedi Fallen Order.
Fallen Order.
Why do I want Star Wars? You know I don't like Star Wars.
And I want a divorce. Well, I always want to get it. I heard so many good things about it.
I play it on PC.
Yeah. But other than that, we also want an Xbox One X so I can watch 4K movies on our TV.
Our Xbox is having issues right now.
The original one, and
yeah, we have the original first released one because my brother gave it to me. But there's been nothing but problems since we got it.
I opened it up. There was like a lot of food particle in the Blu-ray drive bay, and they take that apart and clean it individually. And it was a huge
It freezes
mess.
every single DVD that's played in it.
Mm-hmm. For $200, you get the Xbox One S 1 TB Jedi Fallen Order bundle. I rather go all out, or buy the I never will go halfway on console.
I would get the X anyway.
Yeah. Because I know I'm not gonna buy the new gen console when it comes out. I'll wait till like 6 months to a year when the price drops and buy used. Because I ain't rich. I wish I was rich. There's nothing really much, They got some portable Oculus VR that basically I do not want. There's a HTC Cosmos PC-based VR system for $600. I heard that HTC VR is a lot better than Oculus. Is that true?
I don't think so anymore.
Yeah, I think they only made like one, but I think Oculus 2.0 basically beat HTC right now.
The Oculus Quest is the newest one.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait on the VR until when I move out and get my house. I'll have a green screen in the background when I stream and stuff. They'll see the game in the background when I'm moving around, like an idiot.
You're gonna get one of those ellipticals and stuff when you play your VR.
No. No. That's how much that thing cost?
What, the elliptical?
Yeah.
I don't know. I only seen videos of people using it.
People sometimes has that armor too that covers you. So if you get hit, you can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see much game coming out for. I know they're gonna sell a lot of the VR system when Half-Life VR comes out, but it doesn't really entice me to buy one. For Half-Life or hentai. I think, I have a wife, I can get my realistic VR experience in the bedroom, but it's just, I don't really see the actual enticing, but if they have like because I see people playing with the Skyrim version of it, Doom version of it and stuff like that. It's just it needs something. It needs more. It needs more
You
library.
know one benefit of VR?
What?
If you're with a woman that you need to put a paper bag over her head, just put the VR set on. Just put the VR set on and then put like an anime girl.
Oh god, you're gonna get me killed or murdered. You want me dead? You want me dead? That's what you want. Yeah, there's nothing really good on so far. All the monitors are freaking overpriced.
The Oris one on page 1 is really good.
Yeah. Surface Pro number 3 for 4. I have Surface Pro 4. And it's and I believe it's an i7 as well. I gotta reformat my Surface Pro 4. Oh, my cousin, one of my younger cousin was saying that she was talking to her dad about getting her the iPad Pro Max, and she's like, "Don't get that. Get the Surface Pro. A lot cheaper and a hell of a lot better." And she looked at me like, I don't want that." Like, what the hell you need an iPad Pro for? It's expensive for less than what you get for other tablets.
Plus, it's an Apple product.
Well, I have an iPhone 11. I had an iPhone 7. It was cheaper than Samsung. I go for like cheapest one because I don't really use much on our phone. I'm not like the one of those millennial that they have to be glued to social media and stuff.
I don't know what prices you were looking at as far as Samsung phones, but I got mine for way cheaper.
I was at T-Mobile store.
Okay,
and their Samsung was $1,000, and the iPhone 11 was $600.
For which Samsung?
Oh, I think it was the Note 10.
That's why it just came out.
Yeah, and the iPhone 11 just came out too. It was like $699.
Yeah, but the Note 10 has better specs.
Yeah, I don't have extra $300-400 to chill down. I wish I had that extra money to chill down, but I don't. I really don't. If I was getting like the iPhone 11 Pro, then it'll be the same price as the Samsung a Note 10. Then I'll get the Note 10. But other than that, it is what it is. I'll say, not a good. I don't see a lot of my parts on for sale at all.
What do you mean?
The parts you gave me, I kind of modified it a bit with the drives and stuff, but I haven't really seen any of my parts on for sale that I'm seeing right now. But I am gonna buy a 24-port gigabit desktop rack mount switch when I get a house. I am going to be wiring all the house with Cat 7 cables. In each room will have one.
I would wait until 70 comes out. 70 is cheaper than regular Cat 7 and it's more efficient.
Yeah, probably. I won't get the house till like next year, so I'm not too worried about anything. Yeah. Anything else want to talk about?
No, not really.
Why not, Post? Tell me your dirty secret. What did you do with that peanut butter jar?
I can't eat peanut butter.
Oh, are you allergic?
No.
You don't have enough saliva to move it around?
No.
I don't really eat it, but I eat it from time to time, but not much.
There's no point in eating peanut butter if you can't eat bread.
No, not really. I put peanut butter on my balls, and I get the Ashley comes over.
You're disgusting.
Hey, I have dreams, I have dreams and goals I must fulfill.
You sit on your balls?
Yeah.
You're ticklish.
There were memes going. I remember there's some dumbass guys that put peanut butter in their balls and they have the dog comes and licks it and instead. The dog's licking it and bites the shit out of the guy's balls. So I'm like, wow, you're an idiot. So it's like you really. He's like you really. It's like how far you have to do. How lonely are you to try to get yourself stimulated?
It's like sounds like something that Whitney, Wisconsin would do.
uh,
If you remember her.
yeah, I do. Just there's just a lot of dumb people. Let's see how many deaths there has been this year for Black Friday. Any guess?
I guess no deaths.
Ashley?
Wait, let me correct what my answer is. No deaths in the actual stores.
They actually have a site called Black Friday Death Count. 12 deaths and 117 injuries. No, that's not right. So far, 2019 hasn't been up yet. Let's see here. Man, I can't believe it. We went like late in the afternoon.
I didn't even go.
Yeah, ended up with 11 deaths and 118 injuries. 11 deaths, man, and 118 injuries. Just to get $50 off of the TV. And they got the Rocky a meme out with the hey, I got Adrian, I got TV. All beaten up and shit.
And most of the TVs that are on sale on Black Friday aren't that good.
No, they aren't that good.
Your Facebook is on.
Yeah, I know. I've been scrolling down. Well, you like my feet? You like that Scarlett Joe? You like that Black Widow cosplayer? I guess that'll be it. Grim's not here. Nothing really happened in the news this week, unless I only like the voice actor thing. Other than that, nothing. Overwatch Night's coming out on Tuesday. What else? Any games coming out this week? Neverwinter?
Not that I know of.
No. All I know is that a lot of stores, no one really sold Death Strand. There still was like a shitload of Death Stranding and Shenmue 3 at the stores. No one really actually everything was like bought out except for those two games.
The Magic the Gathering Wizards of the Coast Secret Lair comes out tomorrow, the first one.
For the arena?
No, for the exclusive alternate arts that aren't that worth it.
No, I stopped buying cards.
The only secret lair that's worth it is the one with Sliver Overlord, the Ur Dragon, and the something Reaper. That's the one with the most value in it.
I'm spending all my money on miniatures now and D&D books. That's why I'm spending my money on. So I don't know. I stopped buying cards. I stopped buying. Yeah, I don't know. But if you guys want to get those, go for it. How much is like $100? I bet.
There are different prices for each of them. But
So
if you want all,
so they reprinted the Silver Overlord, so the price might drop a little bit.
no, not really, because it's only going to be available for 24 hours, and it's only print on demand.
Let's see how that goes. I still have my Silver Overlord and my Silver Queen.
Sliver Queen right now is more than Sliver Overlord.
Still have it. I already sold like stuff that I don't care for. I still have my decks. Still in the box. But other than that, everything else I'm like, it needs to go. It just took up too much space in my closet. I'm getting rid of all my comic books too, giving it all to my uncle.
Hmm.
Because I'm just gonna buy the graphic novel because it just basically doesn't take up much space with the graphic novels, and they're a lot cheaper.
And all your hentai.
Oh yeah, you know you want them too. You want my 8 terabytes worth of hentai? I'll bet you do. I'll bet you do.
Only if you disinfect the drive.
Oh no, I'm not gonna disinfect it. I'm gonna give it to the great librarian, and he's gonna have herpes and gonorrhea. He's gonna give it to you. He hasn't really posted put anything on the Dropbox. I'm still waiting for some of the newer books to put into the Dropbox.
Isn't the Dropbox limit only 1 terabyte?
Yeah, but I'm also going to be deleting a lot of stuff out too because I don't think we are basically using any of those books.
Well,
Oh.
you don't need any of the D&D 5 books anymore.
No, I have a campaign on Saturday for those. But they only need is like the Volvo guide and the player's handbook and the center card to everything. Those are 3 books that you only need for 5th edition. Because everything else they put out are like campaign and shit like that. I don't want people to look at.
Hmm. And most of the Pathfinder books you bought, so.
Yeah, well, you guys don't. I don't think you have bought all of them. Yeah, all that Pathfinder books. I still got a couple more to buy for 3.5 millimeter first one for the Pathfinder 1, and I'm done with the whole hardcover series. But a lot of the campaign books are expensive. The Kingsmaker are like $40 to $120 a piece, and there's like six books to it.
Hmm.
Yeah, a lot of the campaign books are more expensive than the actual hardcovers itself. I was like, really, like, holy shit.
Right.
A lot of times the campaign books are a hell of a lot cheaper than the hardcovers, but I guess not. I think they want to make a limited print of them. Because the Iron Gods, a total of 6 sets, cost me $140. You guys are on book 4 right now.
Yeah.
And you guys will like it because it can't be like the alien scene of it. That's how they made it. So you're gonna go inside of an alien.
That's hot.
Oh yeah. Not just any alien. It's like that whale from Pinocchio.
No thanks.
Why not? Why not? Is that big organic ship from the Vector Prime book?
Uh-huh.
The Astra with the organic components in it.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they went with that Vector Prime series for the newer 3 Star Wars, but I guess they don't want to do it. And Disney just fucked it all up.
Like, you don't just buy an already established franchise and don't use the already written source material for it. Like, George Lucas already had the expanded universe and legends, like the whole stories with Jason Solo and Ben Skywalker and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're gonna do because after 9, they're gonna bring in the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series. I've been hearing it's him in was it Tatooine?
I
Not
don't
Tat.
remember.
Forgot what planet it is. Just watching over Luke. I'm like, that's gonna be one of the boringest
Yeah,
TV
that's
series.
Tatooine. That's Tatooine, yeah.
Yeah. It's like just him going insane and crazy, basically.
I don't know how they must like edit Ewan McGregor a little bit because it's the original Obi-Wan Kenobi playing him. Or not the original, the one that played in the prequel series.
I'll probably put on prosthetic and wigs.
Yeah.
I'll probably age him a lot. So, well, we'll
Mhm.
see. We'll see how it goes. But
The
yeah,
only thing that would be interesting in that story is him versus Darth Maul again, because that's in
the cartoons, the 3D animated version of it. Yeah.
Rebels, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think what they should do make like a TV series how Palpatine came to be. Did they make that canon yet? Because they actually have
Yeah.
the book out. They make it like how Palpatine came to be. I think that'd be
Palpatine was
yeah. Host.
hello.
Yeah, you just went mute for a while.
Um, Palpatine was mentored by Darth Plagueis.
Yeah.
And he was the one that told Palpatine about the role of two things, so Palpatine killed Darth Plagueis.
Yeah. But we don't know if Darth Plagueis died or
He did die. He was 100% dead,
Yeah. I think that'll be it, guys. Sorry the podcast is short. No news coming out. Yeah, I guess hopefully next week some more crazy shit's gonna happen. Everyone going back to work. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. I'll probably stream Pokemon for post in a bit. Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.